Sonia, Assistant Professor in Chemistry, SNS College of Technology. Today we are going to see in this video about the water quality parameters. So we are going to see the introduction, physical parameters, chemical parameters, COD, TDS, biological parameters, BOD. Okay. So water is the basis of life and it is also known as the elixir of life. What is the necessity to learn about the water quality parameters? The water is the requirement of day to day. So, when you have a quality water, you use it for drinking, cooking purposes, and also be used for various industrial purposes. And also, the water is important for irrigation. Okay, so it is important that the water that we are using for the domestic and cooking purposes should be free from pathogenic bacteria, and also it should have less quantity of dissolved contents, the minerals. The industry, when you use the water which has more total dissolved solids, TDS, it will cause many problems. And for the irrigation purpose too, if the water, the pH of the water is not maintained properly, it will spoil the crop. So this is the empathy part of studying about the water quality parameters. So how we are going to define it? So we are going to learn about the physical parameters, biological parameters, and also the chemical parameters of water. We'll understand it thoroughly. And we have to find a solution how to get the water that is needed for the requirements of the domestic purposes, industrial purposes, and also for the irrigation purposes. So here, when you introduce the water quality parameters, there are essential indicators used to evaluate the suitability and safety of water for various purposes. So physical parameters, first is the temperature. It measures the heat content of the water, and pH. pH indicates the acidity or the alkalinity of water. So we know S7 is the neutral pH of water. If the pH is lesser than 7, the water is said to be acidic, and if it is greater than 7, the water is said to be basic. Next is the dissolved oxygen, or it is mentioned as DO. This dissolved oxygen is essential for aquatic life. Low dissolved oxygen levels can harm organisms. So this is also an empathy part of the water quality parameter where the aquatic life is being affected. Next is the turbidity. Turbidity, it measures the cloudiness or the clarity of water. So conductivity, it reflects the ability of water to conduct the electricity. So it depends upon the ions that is present in the water. Next is the total solids. It includes both dissolved and suspended solids. So next is the chemical parameters. Chlorine. It's used for the disinfection. Hardness. So hardness of water, it measures presence of calcium and the magnesium ions. Alkalinity, it indicates the buffering capacity of water. So chemical oxygen demand, COD, it is given in short as COD. It reflects the organic pollution that is present in the water. Next is the nutrients. The nutrients like nitrate and phosphates, they affect the water quality, and it also causes the eutrophication. So eutrophication is nothing but there'll be a, that is a sudden blossom in the algae on the surface of the water. Next is the heavy metals. Example, lead, mercury. They are very harmful when they are present